Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
Just the other day, President Joe Biden did a national pardon for every American who has gotten in trouble in the past for smoking marijuana. Also, for those who have been charged and arrested, right? But it does not pardon people who were selling it or who might have gotten a DUI. So, driving or being under the influence of marijuana does not include them. Again, it is a federal pardon, different from the state, right? Although he does impress upon the states, the governors, to say, hey, you know what, we're going to follow the lead of the federal government, and we're going to also pardon those who have gotten in trouble for marijuana usage. But this is what President Joe Biden said specifically in regards to the pardon. Criminal records for marijuana use and possession have imposed needless barriers to employment, housing, and educational opportunities. Too many lives have been upended because of our failed approach to marijuana. It's time that we right these wrongs. I agree with him, but let's not forget that Joe Biden has often bragged about him being the author of every major and minor crime bill since 1986, and some of those crime bills include the disparity between crack and cocaine, right? We know that black people got in trouble for crack, white people for cocaine. Okay, so he's bragged about that. But nevertheless, he's saying, okay, on a federal level, let's pardon people for using marijuana. All right. Now, this to me was the real kick in the pants. And it was the statement from the Congressional Black Caucus. And this is what they said. Positive step forward in addressing long-standing racial disparities in crack and powder cocaine sentencing, which for generations has disproportionately imprisoned Black Americans. It is our hope that clemency be granted to more Black Americans who have been criminalized by the decades-old policy of the war on drugs era. And it's like, what you mean, hope? Why is it that every time y'all talk about Black people or helping Black people or changing things for the better for Black people, you're going to hope about it? But let's pretend it was immigrants, right? Y'all don't hope. Y'all get in there, you roll your sleeves up, and you make sure things get done for them. When it's hate crime bills for the Asian community, y'all don't hope, and we're going to hope and see if y'all get right in there, and y'all unanimously with all your other homies there in Congress, y'all get together and ran through a Asian hate crime bill, and you stand up there and you're so proud. That was Kamala, right? She's supposed to be Black, behind Joe Biden as he's signing the Asian hate crime bill. But when it comes to Black people, we going to hope. Nah, you're going to have to do a little bit more than just hope. Congressional Black Caucus. But see, that's the thing. Y'all are good for nothing when it comes to Black people. I believe that y'all have the only mission statement that says we helping Black people and other marginalized communities. But no other congressional caucus, whether it's Asian, Hispanic, they don't say they're helping everybody else. They say they're helping their people. But y'all helping everybody else. But when it comes to the Black people, hence the Black in the Congressional Black Caucus, y'all gonna hope for us. We don't want your hope. We want you to get in there and do what you were sent to Washington to do, especially sent by Black people, because most of y'all, if not all of y'all that are Black in Congress, you wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Black people. But you want to hope. Now, doggone well that Joe Biden made it possible for a lot of Black Americans to be up in those prisons behind the crime bills that he wrote. And then he never apologized for it. And I get tired of some Black people talking about, well, he apologized for what he did. No, he didn't. He said he made a mistake. That don't sound like an apology. And then he went on to blame, he got bad advice. He got bad medical advice. You know, he was told that crack was harsh, more harsh than cocaine, when crack is a derivative of cocaine. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one and the same. One was, more expensive as a white drug of choice. The other one was cheaper, which was considered to be a black drug of choice. But we know there was a lot of white people doing crack too. There's a lot of white crackheads that was running around and still running around. Everybody used it, but Joe Biden took the opportunity to try to demonize black people. Hence, there's a lot of black people still in jail behind those bills that he wrote. So Congressional Black Caucus, if you was really interested in helping black people, you will want to see yourself over there to his office and say, hey, Joe, you busy? Oh, okay. Well, while you out here pardoning marijuana, pardon these crime bills and these people up in the jails for crack too, you can do it. But see, we know that they're doing that because it's election season. So they're giving out all these nothing burgers behind marijuana. And I should also say too, it's not like automatic. You have to. So let's say if you got in trouble for using marijuana, you have to fill out the application per the DOJ. You got to go on their website or something like that. Fill out the application and wait for them to approve your pardon. And then you get the pardon and you take it to whatever you're trying to do, school or job or whatever, and say, hey, I've been pardoned for using marijuana. But that's still up to the job to say, well, all right, we'll accept your pardon. Or they can say, well, nah, we don't want no ex-drug users here. They can still do that. What law is telling employers or, schools, unless they're federally funded or something, that they have to hire you? They can make every other excuse and say, well, we found other candidates that are a little bit more qualified than you, when really it's because they didn't like that you got caught up in smoking marijuana. So again, black people, don't fall for this nonsense. This ain't really to help you. It's to help you help them. That's it. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, the Demetra Kaye